No. Good morning, everybody. Howdy, 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 and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva, another edition. It seems like we were just together a week ago, and here we are back at Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware, and you are invited to come on down to Laurel Junction and join us. So Chef Fred's Cafe is cooking up breakfast. I actually had a BLT. What I really love about his BLTs, he puts lots of bacon on there, and it's nice and crispy. So anyway, if you want some breakfast, if you want to join us, get up and come on down to Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. We are here till 9 o'clock this morning, and we're going to do our best to entertain you. We have some different people that have shown up, and people are eating breakfast. We're going to have a lot of different guests. So the first thing I think I want to do is talk about TV Delmarva and Walls Service Center. So anyway, Colin is not with me today, so he has allowed me to talk about him. He said, just do what you want with my time. So what I want to first do is talk about Walls Service Center, which is a locally owned and operated automotive repair facility downtown Milford, Delaware. Actually, third generation is Colin, and Colin the second is the fourth generation. And what a great family-run and operated automotive repair facility. They use quality AC Delco parts. They stand behind what they do. They do things like oil changes, or maybe you need some brakes or rotors. Maybe you need just a tune-up, or you just want to make sure everything's in good order. But a lot of people are focusing on their air conditioner unit. And whether you have an older vehicle or a newer vehicle, they change the refrigerant in them and stuff like that. They've got all the equipment to handle whatever you need done. And if you happen to need a new compressor, like an air conditioning compressor on your vehicle, theirs comes with a lifetime warranty. So the one that came with your vehicle didn't come with a lifetime warranty, but when you get one replaced at Walls Service Center in downtown Milford, Delaware, it comes with a lifetime warranty on the compressor. So Walls Service Center also, they don't just do an oil change, but when they do an oil change, they do this multi-point, I don't know the exact words for it, but this multi-point inspection sheet. And I really like it because, I'll give an example. My wife's vehicle, Denise, when she gets an oil change, I take a look at this, and it tells me how much tread depth is on the tires, how many millimeters are left on the brakes, shoes, or brake pads, or whatever they are. And it just gives me like a checkup of what kind of shape her vehicle's in. Since I never drive it, I don't know if it's vibrating when she puts the brakes on or not. So it's a nice little feature that they do. And not everybody that does oil changes does this. So at Walls Service Center, this is an added value feature. There is no charge for it. It's not any less expensive if they don't do it. They just like to let you know, since your vehicle was there, they had it up on the lift, this is what they saw, this is what they checked, and what kind of shape things are in. There's no high pressure to get you to do something. They're not trying to sell you more work. They're just trying to educate you on the condition of your vehicle in case you're getting ready to take a trip or whatever. And then you get the free AC Delco We Have You Covered limited parts warranty and roadside assistance and lockout, or if you run out of gas, you get this absolutely free with anything that they do that is an oil change or greater. So what's less than an oil change? Wiper blades. If they put a new bulb in your turn signal or put a new set of wiper blades on, that doesn't come with this free roadside assistance. But if you get an oil change or anything greater than that, that comes with it for free. And I like it. It's peace and comfort. It's backed by Allstate Insurance. It's backed by AC Delco. Just dial an 800 number if you lock your keys in the car or have a flat tire or run out of gas or have any kind of a need. Somebody's just a 800 number away. So anyway, where are we talking about? Downtown Milford, Walls Service Center. How long have they been in business? 60-some years. Phone number, it's on Northeast Front Street. Can't miss it. There's a big canopy out there that says Walls on it. So anyway, phone number, they're open Monday through Friday. I believe it's 7:30 to 5, somewhere in there. They're not open on Saturdays and Sundays, and they do good quality work. And if you have a breakdown over the weekend, pretty much tell any wrecker company where to go. Take it to Walls Service Center, drop it off, put the keys through the slot in the door, and you're good to go. So anyway, Walls Service Center, 302-422-8110, 422-8110. Give them a call Monday through Friday, and they'll answer all your questions, help you out as much as they can. But it's good people doing good work, using good quality parts, Walls Service Center. Now, I want to say that we're coming up on our 8-year anniversary, okay? We're not quite there yet. We're on show number 405, but we just celebrated 400 shows, and our 8-year anniversary is just right around the corner, and we're debating what to do. So if you have any ideas of what we should do for our 8-year anniversary, we welcome your input, okay? All right, we're getting ready to go on the radio. So we're getting ready to go on the radio. Is everybody ready? I'm ready. You ready? We're all ready. Here we go. I hear the music. So we are going live on Delaware 105.9, TV Delmarva, Facebook, YouTube, and right here in person. Jim Weller, good morning, and you are listening to and watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva, and we are right here inside of Laurel Junction. I think we have a collage to run. Did we get that already? It's a brand new collage. It's one that we've never run before, so people that are watching can see it, and people that are listening can listen to it. Here we go. Ready.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Pastor Ivory Hopkins of Pilgrim Ministry of Deliverance visits. Rosa Goslee from Weller's Utility Trailers chats. Colin Walls of TV Delmarva is with us. And Allison Fink from the estate of Plantation Ridge drops in. We are live from Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Go. All right, everybody. So we got some different guests going to be on the show. We are live. We're right here in Laurel Junction. I have some more guests that weren't in the collage, so just stay tuned for the next 2 hours. Relax, let your hair down, and enjoy the show. We've got a lot of things to talk about. If you've never, ever listened to this show, let me prep you. It is unscripted. It is unrehearsed. It's the best I got to offer, and I was the lowest bidder for this position. And by the end of the show, you'll say, I see why. We have a lot of fun doing it, okay? It's Weller Does Delmarva. My name is Jim Weller, and we are here for you. So we have done the collage. I do want to brag on Vanderwin's Ice Cream. That's a sponsor of the show, and people love Vanderwin's Ice Cream. I give out gift cards to Vanderwin's all the time. I've gotten to where I go to a drive-in window, and I give them a couple gift cards. I say, this is for you. So anyway, people seem to like it. So anyway, I just want to let you know that Vanderwin's Creamery, which is Vanderwin's Ice Cream, is a sponsor of the show, and they have 4 locations. They're in Fenwick and Dewey and Greenwood, and outside of Greenwood on 404, or you could call that Bridgeville or Greenwood. So anyway, if you love ice cream, you want to get some to take home, you can get a pint, a quart, you can get a cup, you can get a cone, whatever you want to do, and there's no limit. You can buy all the ice cream you want at Vanderwin's Ice Cream. You can learn about them. They got a lot of Facebook stuff going on, so look up Vanderwin's Ice Cream on Facebook, and on the web, it's vanderwinsfarmcreamery.com. And we thank them for their support of Weller Does Delmarva. I mentioned Chef Fred's Cafe. That's right where we're at. We're like right inside Laurel Junction, and there is like a food court here. And it's Chef Fred, and Chef Fred has made-from-scratch breakfasts, omelets, and different things. I didn't know if there's any specials today or not, but there usually is something on special. So anyway, you could check that out. I had a BLT, but anyway, last week I had an egg and cheese omelet, and there's all kinds of food here. It's good food fast. It's not fast food. It's good food fast at Chef Fred's Cafe, and we're not talking just breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. Now, my first guest is here. He's getting his thoughts together. He's a very intelligent young man, and I know him as Pastor Ivory Hopkins. I like to call him Brother Hopkins, but anyway, he is a pastor, and he writes books. He tries to grow hair when he can, and he's a good man. So, how you doing, buddy?
I am going good. You know
Good.
what I'm happy about?
What's that?
I see people's faces.
Okay.
I can tell whether you're grinning now.
Because the masks are off.
Exactly.
Right.
Man.
That's kind of nice, isn't it?
Jim, it's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you, and you're a busy man, and the world is turning, and God is good, and what is going on?
We
anyway?
have been doing the Lord's work, and the pandemic has opened doors, many different doors of hope and help for people.
Okay.
Of course, that's what we do. You know,
Right.
Christ is our strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted to give to you a book that we
thank
wrote
you.
called Breaking the Spirit of the Fixer's Control.
Now, you told me you've wrote 20 books.
22 books.
22 books.
22 books I've written and what have you. This one here that I'm giving to you today as a gift from me.
Thank you.
I'm talking about in there giving wisdom how to navigate from being a person that takes on too much when you should allow the other person to learn to do for themselves.
Right.
And it's kind of
Oh, this is so timely for me. Yesterday was a day that I need to learn that.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
it's a Christian book in the sense of God showing me and motivating me. You know, Sunday, I will be 65 years old Sunday.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, happy birthday, young man.
Thank you much, my friend. I'm hanging out with my son. My son actually inspired me to write this. Because I'm successful, I kept doing a lot for him. And one day he looked at me, he was probably in his 20s, and he put his hand on my shoulder. And I was getting ready to help him with some business things. And he looked me straight in the eye and he said, "Pop, I got this." And when he said it, the way he said it to me, it was like, "Pop, you fixed things all my life and you've taught me how to make it. It's time you back off, Pop.
And let me be the man of God.
And let me be the man that God created me to be." And I'll tell you, I started reflecting.
That was probably hard to do.
Well, it was very hard because at some point, being a parent that's there,
Right.
you know what I mean? And the deal is, I was there, taking care of my children, taking care of my family. You know, Evelyn and I have been married 41 years.
Yeah.
And so to let them become, I had to back up.
Right.
I had to let them build their family and back up.
Sometimes you have to let go for people to grow.
Absolutely.
You
And
know, you really do.
One great lesson about wisdom is learning when someone didn't ask for it.
True. Right.
I learned to live with that. But I wrote about that type of thing in that book, Jim.
That book for me is timely. This is like, because that is something I struggle with. I'm a fixer. And I should be a facilitator more than I should be a fixer.
Well, I word it like this. People like you and I, we have finishing anointings. I like my word is get her done. Matter of fact, the guy that does some work for me, he says to me when I say I need to have this done, he said, "I know you want it ended." And that's the way I live my life. If I'm
Right.
going to do something, I like finishing it. But the problem happens is that when you try to push that on somebody else, it can be a problem.
Right. Right. Wow. Is your son around here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son is around here. He's a truck driver.
Okay.
And whatnot.
Like tractor trailer?
Tractor trailer. Big
Okay.
Tractor trailer
Okay.
and what have you. And he's a great guy. Very brilliant young man. Him and I have the most amazing conversations.
Well, good.
Tomorrow for me is going to be a highlight because he said to me, "Pop, he's going to take me to Harvest Tide and Louis,
Okay.
and what have you." So, and I'm going to order bacon. I'm going to make him pay.
We're going to see if he's really got it.
But that's what inspired this book, and I just wanted to share that today and give you a copy of it.
Well, thank you.
Because it helped change my life. And often in counseling, I talk to parents who feel like they're losing it and they're not in control. And I look at them and say, "You're not."
Right. And you never were.
No.
Right.
No. It is a point. You can deal with the 4-year-old and tell them what to do and direct them here and there. But the whole goal of life is to grow, is to evolve, and to become.
Right.
And my son and daughter grown, evolved, and became.
Now, at one time, did you have a family member overseas, a granddaughter?
Yes, I have.
And she sings, or?
Yes, her name is Tasha.
Okay.
Tasha lives here now, and she actually is in theater. She does a great deal with the theater work in Rehoboth.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's still here. I have another granddaughter that's from Germany and a grandson.
Really?
All of them have moved here.
Meaning
And
here, like Sussex County?
Sussex County. My granddaughter and grandson, three of them live in Milford.
Really?
Oh yeah,
So you and Evelyn been together, was it 41 years?
41 years.
Okay. How'd you two meet?
We met at what they call Stokely Center.
Okay.
I was an attendant. She worked in the kitchen. And here goes the weird thing. When I went back to work, they asked me to pray for Cooper. You know, everybody went by your last name.
Wait a minute, how old were you when you went to work there?
Around 20, 21, 22
You've
years
been
old.
in the ministry that long?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
Oh, wow.
God has really, really blessed me. But let me finish about
Okay.
Because, we know we got Jesus and that with a mighty burning fire.
Right.
But let me tell you about the woman I love and desire. So they tell me to pray for her. And
Her name was Cooper.
Cooper, that's name was
Okay.
Cooper. And I'm praying, asking God to make, whatever she's going through, Lord, make her happy. Lord God, build her life, whatever she's going, because they really loved Evelyn. And when I met her, she thought it was crazy.
Really?
If you would
Now
talk to
you've
her, she said
confirmed
she
it.
still does.
Now you've
right.
confirmed it.
Right. But we ended up meeting there, and it grew, and I was blessed. The Bible said, whosoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor of the Lord. I have found my wife.
Wow.
And I found a good thing and definitely got favor of the Lord. She was
Wow.
my best friend.
So when you two got married, she knew you were going to be in the ministry.
She knew it.
Knew it. Okay.
She walked this entire journey. And as I started becoming worldwide and world known, she's been my center. She's always kept my head on tight.
And she's the one who says, we're turning the phone off for today. Can't reach him. In other words, I don't know how she words it, but we're going to take time for ourselves.
Let me tell you how that came about. After I started becoming global
Okay.
and on television all over the place, people were calling me all the time.
Right.
And I found out that I was putting more time into them and very little time into us. And Evelyn had a come to Jesus meeting, and it was not a revival.
Right.
You know what one of those is, don't you, ma'am? She had one of them meetings with me, and we sat down and knew what was best for us. No matter how I've done those conferences, when I would fly back, I would take 2 or 3 days, and it wouldn't be about any pastor calling me, any organization needing me, the school that I collect curriculums for calling me. It would be our time.
Right.
And you know what? I have a saying: absence makes the heart grow fonder if you're fond when you leave. What ended up happening with that situation, it helped solidify, it helped to build our marriage. I think if most people would take time to do something besides just work and this and that, taking time for each other, when the kids grow up and when the house gets empty and you're by yourselves, you will not have lost yourselves.
Right.
So that's what that's all about.
Wow.
We take time, make time for ourselves. Because I tell you what, I guarantee everybody listening at me, you will make time to die, whether you have time for it or not.
That's so true.
So take time to live.
Right. Take time to live.
Yeah, we're at a good state, man.
And we seem to find time for what matters most, And sometimes we do it before things have fell apart, and sometimes we do it after things have fell apart. I try to encourage men to hear the words your wife is not saying.
Absolutely.
Because, for years, in other words, my wife always felt that, she was second to Weller's. Like Weller's was always first and she was second. Where as a husband, you always say, but I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the family. You're really doing it to them and to the family. And then you start realizing who's going to weep at your funeral.
Yeah. And Jim,
And that's the way you got to start looking at it.
When you're doing this process and calling it ministry, you don't want to make the wife have competition with Jesus, because Jesus didn't ask that. Another thing about being fixer is understanding what wasn't asked of you. The Lord gave us family first. He didn't give me the church first. He didn't give me broadcast and books and notoriety. He gave the family first. And then the church came.
Right.
And that's what we're living. And
It's
I
hard
do so
to,
many
though.
sweet things. So when I do something stupid, I got passion. I got stuff in the box.
You got some attaboys saved
What
up.
are you talking about, man?
Wow. So she doesn't travel when you travel?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. And what's your friend's name?
That's Ed. That's my
Ed.
buddy.
He's your driver?
Yeah, I told
Your
Ed. I
confidant?
always tell him, everybody now. This guy has been with me for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Just as soon as I get famous, I'm going to fire him, hire somebody, and I'm going to pay those guys.
He's been an intern for 30 years. Wow.
That's my best friend.
So at your church, how often do you personally speak at your church?
Right now, it's to the place where in my spiritual son, Levin Bailey, he pastors the church. And they're getting me ready to come and do a seminar.
Okay.
I'm almost like
Okay.
a guest anymore.
Okay.
Because what happened is I became so across the nations,
Right.
to the point that I don't do local bodies. So when I'm getting ready to do some seminars and what have you.
So let's say somebody's listening or watching and say, well, I like this guy's energy. I like his spirit. Where do they go to listen to one of your seminars or services? Where do they go?
Okay, number one, Ivory Hopkins YouTube. It's loaded with
Ivory Hopkins YouTube.
Yep.
Okay.
Also Vimeo.com, Ivory
Okay.
Hopkins.
All right.
On Amazon.com, all
There's
of my books are there that I've written.
your
I
books.
wrote 22 books.
So they can literally buy a book.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You
What
know,
a good
it's just
Father's
like-
Day gift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have you got a book you'd recommend if somebody's looking for something to buy for their dad?
This one right here,
Okay.
breaking the spirit of the fixer's control, because it is from a father's perspective.
Right.
It
right.
it was my son that
That
actually woke
inspired
me
it.
up.
Right.
And it was so sweet. He just put his hand on my shoulder and he gave me a look. And that look said, "You're talking to a man."
Right.
And I realized it, Jim.
And you've done a good job. I got it from here. Not that doesn't need his father,
Yeah.
but
he's got
he
it.
needs his father in a different way.
yeah.
Wow.
And-
How'd you receive that?
First, I was a little shocked and was like,
Does
"What
he
are you
really know
doing?"
what he's saying?
Well, I've been there for him all his life
Right.
and what have you. And so when he said that to me, I sort of felt like, well, what is he saying? And he wasn't meaning anything. And the way he did it, it wasn't even a conversation. You ever have a man give you a look that you know you're dealing with a man?
Right.
He gave me that look, and it switched from me just being Pop to me realizing, behold the man.
Right.
My job was done.
Right.
They'll always need me. They'll always love me as dad, as Pop. They'll always love that. But Jim, I'm finished there.
Right.
It's okay.
Right. Let him take his responsibilities from there.
Right. And when he wants advice, he'll let me know.
Right. And he's man enough to know that he needs advice.
Absolutely.
Right. That's good. That's pretty good. All right. What else do we need to know or say about Pastor Ivory Hopkins? So your church is on Route 113.
Route 113.
Across the
Across from Malvin Joseph Construction.
right there on the highway.
Right. The actual
Okay.
address is 25053 DuPont Boulevard.
All right. And
It's a 6 miles south of the prison on the right-hand side. Beautiful brown Martin building.
okay. And you have a gentleman who is
His
a
name is full-time pastor.
Okay.
Doing a great job. I trained him in the ministry, and he's doing a great job. Jim, actually, at one time for an organization like the Assembly of God, I was working along with over 500 preachers.
Wow.
It's a lot of stuff that we have done. God has been, how can I put it to you? I don't have anything to sit here and complain about. God has been good to me. Nobody in the world has held me back from nothing. God gave me divine favor. And I'm loving it. I love the heck out of people.
When did you know that?
When I was around 16 or 17, I knew that the Lord was pulling on my heart. And I lived like any normal kid, trifling,
Right.
getting on my mother's last nerve. My mom is 92. Jim, I got to tell you this. The other day I went to see my mother.
Is she around here?
Yes.
Okay.
And my mom, I walked in the house, she looked at me and she said, "I was looking at you on YouTube. And it sounds so funny to hear your 92-year-old mom." And she was absolutely elated. And I couldn't tell the girl, "Mom, that's normal." But she was saying, "You were on YouTube. I saw you."
It was
on
a big deal to
television."
her.
Yeah.
A proud mama moment.
Yeah, because at 17, my mother told me to get serious about the Lord, because she said, "I had a dream and you were preaching to all races of people." I turned to her. You know, when you're 17, you're infinitely wise. And I said, "Ma, I go to a backwoods church in Lincoln, Delaware, and you're telling me you're having dreams of me preaching all over the world?" And behold, it happened.
Wow. Everything starts in Lincoln. That's the hub,
you
Lincoln
go.
City. Me, you, Dave
you go,
Wilson.
that's it.
You know what I mean? That's where it all starts.
Did y'all know that Jim was one of my motivational examples of a drive? I've watched his life down through the years and whatnot, and you've motivated me so much, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Well-
a number of people in this world that has motivated me, and here in the local area, you've been an inspiration.
Well, thank you.
I was putting on my socks today. I said, "Honey, where is my socks at?" And she said, "Why worry? Get them from Jim."
Remember when I sold socks?
Yes, sir.
My goodness,
She
we had so
always-
much fun with that.
Evelyn always ribs about that. What happened? I could not believe it. I was going like, where are my socks? Where are my socks?
Just get some
She
from
said,
Jim.
Just get them from Jim.
Right. I always have a pair with me. But anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Can I give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's?
Yep.
I'll give you 1, 2,
Sounds like
3,
ice cream to
4,
me, y'all.
5. Yep, there you go.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Can I give Ed two? Ed, I'm going to give you 2 of these. Boys.
You got enough?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Good.
yeah. Does Ed like ice cream? Oh, he said yeah.
Yeah, he definitely likes ice cream.
Oh.
But this man, like I said, I am so honored to have him. He worked for the state of Delaware for years
Okay.
with the highway department and all
Okay.
that. And I didn't ask him to be my driver. I didn't ask him to be my cook. I didn't ask him to be there for us. He just showed up.
Was he already in your church?
He was in my church.
Okay.
Evelyn's health was going through some issues where she could no longer travel. You're going to like this. Can I share this with her?
Sure.
I had went to a major conference in Chicago, and Evelyn was behind me. She was getting older. And this mother in the church, when Evelyn went by, she grabbed me. She said, son, come here. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, your wife, listen to me, son. Your wife will travel everywhere you want her to go. She said, but her body is tired. You can see her getting weak. The road is wearing her down. And when I sat and talked to Evelyn that night in the hotel room, she was getting sick.
And you didn't notice it because you see her every day.
No, I didn't notice.
You had familiar vision.
And I said to the Lord, when we had come back to Delaware, I said, Lord, you're getting ready to take my friend, and I'm out here with all these strangers now. I don't care if you preach to 1,000 people. You don't know them.
Right.
And I was really getting a little depressed, Jim. And this
About
guy,
losing her as your
about losing
travel
her, having
companion.
somebody with me.
Right.
And this guy, without knowing anything about it, it's the grace of God. He called me up and he said, oh, you need somebody to drive you? He had just retired from the state, and he's been with me all those years.
Wow.
God gave me him
Right.
in my time of sorrow and being alone. Because I don't care what you do in this world, at the end of the day, if you don't have your posse, if you can't remember the friends that you're with, Jim,
Right.
success means nothing. Money don't mean anything.
At the end of as long as you got 4 good friends that can carry your mat,
You got it.
you know?
And
In
put
other
up with
words-
your stuff and let you know, get a grip.
Right.
Because I
Get a
know
grip.
who you are.
Right. Rosa's calling. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
No, I think I'll leave you.
All right. Take care, my friend.
See you, my man.
God bless you. And thanks a lot for all you do.
Holler at you again when I far Ed.
Okay. Keep the faith, just not to yourself. How's that? See ya. All right. Ivory Hopkins. There he goes. And we appreciate him very much. His wit, his wisdom, and his witness. Good man there. I got a book to read. I'm excited about that. This is very timely for me this week. It's like perfect timing. So anyway, we will deal with that. What is going on? Tony Windsor, I hear, is going to be here at Laurel Junction today, spinning some tunes and playing some music, I think from 11 to 1. So if you've missed Tony, he will be back today in Laurel Junction right here at Chef Fred's Cafe. All right. So there's a platform right up here above us, and it's right there. Presents Tony Windsor. All right. Easy Clean Power Wash. I don't know if I got time to do a commercial. I don't, so I won't do one. I just want to let you know that at 7:30 we take a break from the radio, and we're going to talk to Rosa. Rosa is up at Weller's. We're going to talk to her right after 7:30. Today is our Customer Appreciation Day, and she's going to tell us all about it. In fact, it was her idea. So switch over to TV Delmarva right now, or Weller Does Delmarva, or James Weller on Facebook, all right? We'll be right back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, everybody. So Jim Weller here, and the next thing we're going to talk about is Wall Service Center and TV Delmarva. So good morning to you. And if you're out there and it's a little warm and you're thinking about your air conditioner on your automobile and you want to make sure that thing is putting out some ice cold air conditioning, you want to make sure you get into Walls Service Center. Now, they can work on pretty much all makes and models. Walls Service Center is right downtown Milford on Northeast Front Street. Been there how long? 60-some years serving our community. Colin's grandfather started it, then his dad took it over, then Colin's took it over, and then Colin's sons, Jonathan and Colin II, are going to be very involved there and are involved. So anyway, what do they do? All kinds of automotive repairs, all right? I've dealt with them for years and years and years. I'm very happy, very comfortable with them. They're competitively priced. They use good quality parts. That's what I really like. Colin is into, let's put the right part on it the first time around, and he uses AC Delco parts. And what's nice about that is let's say you get something put on, I don't know, a water pump, a starter, an alternator, I don't know, examples of what parts could be put on, and you have trouble and you're on a trip. Well, if he used an AC Delco part, which he tries to use that just as often as he can, you've got like a nationwide warranty. You can literally go to a GM dealership, and there's many AC Delco dealerships across the United States. So you have like free roadside assistance. You have like a 24-month unlimited mileage warranty on some of the parts they use and things like that. So it's, it's not just Walls Service Center you're dealing with. You're backed by a large nationwide organization. So I like it. So let's say you just get your oil changes here and there and everywhere. Why don't you consider getting consistently connected to Walls Service Center and get your oil changes there? Because when you get your oil change there, it includes one of these free roadside assistance little programs. So if you lock your keys in your car, or you need towing, or you have a flat tire, you run out of gas, or you just need a jump start, you get all that for free with this little thing here, and you get this for free every time you get an oil change at Walls Service Center in Milford. Now, they pretty much do all types of automotive repair. They could fix your air conditioning unit in your vehicle. They do something as simple as pump your tires up if you got a tire that's low, or tires. They don't sell tires. They don't fix tires, but they also do like if you're going to get ready to go through inspection, you want to stop in and make sure all your lights and turn signals are working and stuff like that. They're very accommodating is what I'm trying to say. So they also do wiper blades. I know people that have just stopped in to get new wiper blades put on. So anyway, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, 422-8110. They're not open on Saturday and Sunday. It's Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Good quality parts, good people. They know what they're doing. Been doing it a long time. Colin, I don't know his exact age, but he's in his 40s, and he's been working there since he was just a teenager, with his father and his grandfather. So, and now Colin II is there. So family owned and operated Walls Service Center, good people. I really like dealing with them. Now, what else did I want to talk about? Can we take a phone call maybe? Oh, is Rosa on the phone, tying up the phone? No? Okay. Well, then 422-7336. Oh, you got to dial 302. If it isn't now, it's soon. So 302-422-7336. If you want to be the first caller to get through, we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Okay? 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. If you would like a couple gift cards, call me right now, and we're going to set them aside at Weller's in Bridgeville, and you can stop in Tuesday through Saturday and pick them up. So if you're out there and you're listening and you want to be caller number 1 for the day, it's 422-7336. Just dial it in that order right now. We're getting ready to go back on the radio in a minute or two, so I got time right now for a phone call. 422-7336. Today is a big day at Weller's. We're going to let Rosa tell you all about what we're doing for our customer appreciation event. I'm going to be leaving here about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I should be at Bridgeville no later than 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock. So if you want to stop by and say hi, I have not been there as much as I should have been, but I've got a great team, and they like it when I'm going, so they can just do their thing and do a good job of it. So Weller's is going to be open today from 8 to 2, and like I say, it is our open house Customer Appreciation Day. We got some free giveaways. Rosa's husband, his name is Bill. He's up there cooking up some hamburgers and hot dogs, and they're going to be ready here, I think, about 10 o'clock-ish. So if you want to stop by, even if you're in a hurry, you just want to stop by and grab a hamburger or a hot dog, they'll be right there. I don't know where they're going to be. I know the grill's outside cooking, and they might be in the showroom, or they might be next to the grill. I'm not sure where they're going to be. So Weller's Utility Trailers is who I'm talking about. We're on Route 13 in Bridgeville. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5. We are open Saturdays, 8 to 2. We've got a lot of trailers. People say, I don't understand why you have so many trailers. And it's just because we deal with many different brands. So we've been very blessed and fortunate to keep the inventory flowing. So when somebody else doesn't have what you need, whether it's a trailer, whether it's parts or tires and wheels or whatever, we've got a lot of stuff in stock, a lot of parts. We've really overstocked on a lot of things this year to just be prepared for our customers. We want to do a good job for you. You deserve us to do a good job for you, and that's what we pledge to do. It's Weller's, not Wheeler's. So many people listen to me and they think it's Wheeler Dealer and it's Wheeler's Utilities. It's Weller. There's no H in there anywhere. Wellers. Wellers.com. Weller's Utility Trailers. Route 13 in Bridgeville. How long I've been in business? 47 years, I think. I was 16. What's 47 and 16 is 50, 63. We're right on. 47 years of being in business. So anyway, check out Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville. I hear the radio is coming back on. So good morning, and welcome to my radio audience. You're listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. We are live. We are sitting right here inside Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware, okay? We're going to be joined by Rosa in just a few minutes, and we're going to talk to her about what's going on at Weller's. She's going to be joining us live from Weller's, but yet on the show. It's really cool, the technology we have. But in the meantime, let's do a commercial. This is a sponsor segment for my friend Mike Schaefer's Easy Clean Power Wash. People say, man, I gave Mike a call. He gave me a quote. He came out. He did a good job. I've talked to some people that heard about him on the show, gave him a call, and been very happy. So this is an owner-operator. So when you call, you're going to get Michael. When he comes, you're going to get him, and he's going to do the work. So that's what I like about him. He's a small owner-operator company, and he does a great job, and he takes pride in his workmanship. So if you've got a deck that needs power washing, or your house, or your garage, or you got some equipment that you want cleaned off, I've had him do even like all the swing sets at Weller's in Bridgeville, the Amish-made vinyl swing sets. He came out there and brought all the equipment, the water and everything, and power washed all them. He also has what's called a soft wash. So if you want your roof, your shingles done, he has a special treatment that he does for that. You can't power wash them. So anyway, it's called Easy Clean Power Washing. And the website is www.easy, just the letters, easycleanmd.com, okay? Very active on Facebook. You'll see a picture in the morning. He'll be taking a picture of a place that he's going to go clean. Then later on that day, he'll post a picture of it, clean, side by side. Looks real good. So again, estimates are free. He pretty much covers wherever he needs to go. He'll go to Dover, Delmar. He'll go to Milford, Lewis, Millsboro, Laurel, Seaford, Ocean City, Easton, Preston, Maryland. A little bit of everywhere. So just give him a call. Just give him a call. Here's his phone number. Everybody ready to write it down? It's 302-381-8305. That's 381-8305. Okay? And it's Mike Schaefer's Easy Clean Power Washing. Please take a moment and like his Facebook page. So Rosa is going to be joining us in just a couple minutes. And if you ever wanted to like clean out your closets or clean out your garage and just get rid of a bunch of stuff, but you don't feel like having a yard sale in your driveway or your yard, or you live in one of those developments that forbids yard sales, okay? So I'm just letting you know that you can literally, for just $20, you can come to Laurel Junction, bring your stuff. They'll rent you 4 tables. You get all 4 tables for $20, okay? And you can set up. There's thousands of people that go through here on Saturday, and on Sunday, another thousands of people go through here on Sunday, and you can just sell your stuff. You're done with it. You don't have to worry about anybody coming back to your house 6 months later because the curling iron don't work no longer. This way, when you sell it, you're done. It's over. It's over. So for $20, you can rent a table, which is actually 4 tables, right here at Laurel Junction, and there's thousands of people go through here every Saturday and Sunday. So who do you call? Diane. She loves it when people call her up with all kinds of questions. Her name is Diane. She pretty much runs things here, whether you want to rent a permanent space or an outdoor table or whatever kind of questions you have, call Diane. And what is Diane's number? It starts with 302 302-841-5864. That's 302-841-5864. Give her a call, Diane from Laurel Junction. Like I say, we're going to be talking to Rosa in just a couple minutes. I do want to tell you about an auction that is today. So this is a today only offer. This is a sponsor segment. This is Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln today, June 12th. They are having a huge auction right there on Route 113 in Lincoln at Wilson's Auction Center, okay? Starts at about 10 o'clock this morning, but you could go there right now and start looking around. There is stuff inside the building, outside the building. It will go all day and into the evening. There's glassware, there's furniture, there's appliances, there's tools, there's building supplies, there's lawn and garden equipment, there's exercise equipment. There is just all kinds of stuff at Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. And you may have some stuff you want to sell. From Wednesday to Friday, they take things there where you would literally bring them, you drop them off, you get these little stickers, you put it on it, it has your number on it, and when they sell everything, you can go there, I think it's Monday, and pick your money up in cash, okay? So if you got stuff you want to get rid of, Wilson's Auction will take care of it for you. If you want to go and do something interesting, it looks a little overcast outside today, so consider going to Wilson's Auction. It's a great place. Me and Denise usually go there once a week and just see what's going on and check things out. We've bought many things at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. Now, Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction at 6 o'clock. You could buy a vehicle or sell a vehicle, or you could do both, okay? Also, on June 19th, which is next Saturday, one more auction over at the Short All Building Supplies and Hardware. It's lumber, building supplies, new hardware. It's a hardware store, a lumber yard, a hardware store, all kinds of stuff going to be sold again, more of it, next Saturday, June 19th, on site in Cordova, Maryland, starting at 10 a.m. You can look at pictures by going to wilsonsauction.com. So, you know, lumber's been going up like crazy. If you want to buy lumber and have control of the price, bid on it, and you'll know when to stop or when to keep going. So anyway, lots of brand new lumber, all kinds of tools, building supplies, hardware, and all kinds of stuff. Everything you would expect to see at a building supply store is going to be sold to the highest bidder next Saturday, June 19th in Cordova, Maryland. Go to wilsonsauction.com and learn about it there, or call them on the phone at 422-3454, 422-3454. So anyway, we are looking for Rosa. So Rosa, Mike, Chuck, we are ready for you whenever she is ready. Speaking of a strange and interesting advertising opportunity, I've got this electronic billboard in Ellendale. If you own a business, the traffic count, I think, is 25,000 cars a day go by this sign. It's electronic. It's got messages on both sides. It lights up at night, and it's pretty bright and pretty loud. And if you rent it for a month and you rent both sides, you get about 40-some thousand impressions. 40-some thousand impressions, and you can have as many as 2 different messages rotating through, okay? So anyway, and we've got a lot of good businesses up there, and if you would like to advertise on my billboard, I would like you to call me now at 302-542-9157 and leave a message, and I'll get back to you, or just text me at that number, 542-9157. Speaking of one of the sponsors that's on the billboard, it is, I just want to figure out a way for us to reach out to Rosa and let her know we have not got her connected. She's on? Oh, I had no idea. I apologize. Rosa, are you there? I'm so sorry. So sorry.
It's okay, Jim. Good morning.
Hey there. And, oh, you got streamers up? Oh, the place looks great. Wow.
5x8, different colors.
Look at them.
Shapes.
Wow.
Over here we have a picnic table set up with sanitizer.
Wow. You went all out.
Yes, we did. We're hoping to have so many people come visit us today. I'm so excited about this. My husband, Bill, has volunteered to cook. He's
all right.
over there cooking up some food.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Bill.
He said, good morning, Bill. Good morning.
Hey, so Bill's cooking.
We'll kick this off. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, Bill's cooking. I'm getting hungry just watching him.
He is. He's got burgers frying already. So what kicked this off was I wanted to talk about our picnic tables that we have. They're treated wood, wrapped in vinyl. You can get them 3x6, 3x8. They're very heavy duty, sturdy, comfortable. They wipe down easily, keep clean. You can get them come see us here at Weller's Utility Trailers, or you can go to eventualplaysets.com. They have a place on there that will direct you to the us. They're great. That's what started this. I wanted to do the picnic table, and then I turned it into why not just celebrate everybody that has came out and supported Weller's. We're really appreciative of all of you, because without them, we wouldn't be here. And this is what it's about today. So all of the food is going to be cooked out here. We are going to have it inside on the table, set up with burgers and hot dog bowls. There's ketchup, there's mustard. In the cooler over there, there's water on ice. Grab a water, get a hot dog when you come in. We've got a free gift for everybody. There is a Vanderwin's gift card for ice cream, and we'll get you a flashlight. And we really hope to see everybody today.
And what time are we going to stop cooking?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
We
All right.
close today.
All right. Unless we run out of food beforehand. We'll see how it goes.
Unless we run out. Yep.
Now,
we got plenty though. So
if somebody wanted to say hi to Rosa, are you in sales today?
I am working in sales today. I'm only going to be out here just when needed, and other than that, I'm going to be taking care of any customer that comes in that wants to come up and talk to me. I'm willing and able.
Now, I heard a rumor that we actually have some sheds in stock now for sale with pretty quick delivery compared to ordering one.
We do. We probably have about 10 down there now, I believe. About 10. 8 to 8 to 12 by 24. They've cut the time down now to about 4 months, I believe. It was about 6, and I think they cut it down to about 4.5, maybe.
Okay.
If it's on site and ready to be delivered, it's about 4 weeks. But if you're ordering it, it's about 4 months.
Wow. Well, that's not too bad. I know that I waited for a new vehicle 6 months, so 4 months doesn't sound too bad to me. So.
Nope, it's not.
All right. How do people reach you?
Okay, so we are on Wellers.com, obviously on Facebook and on the World Wide Web, on YouTube, on Instagram, and you can call us here at 302-337-8228, or just stop by right here on Main Street, right in the corner of the highway. It's a beautiful place.
Right. And that's the goal of today, to just say thanks a lot to all our customers and friends and get them to stop in and say hello, and just a chance for a meet and greet. They meet us and we meet them and give them a couple gifts and feed them.
Absolutely. Come hungry. Let's go. I'm ready. Excited.
All right. Are we also showing off Bill's new grill?
Oh, we certainly can.
Okay.
His new grill. I got it for him for Father's Day present.
Oh.
He's over here scrubbing away. He's all masked and gloved and
ready to go.
Rolling and
wow, that's
a new grill for Father's Day.
Very nice.
Gas on one side, of charcoal on the other. He's pretty happy with it.
I would say that looks like a nice grill.
Yeah, he's happy.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Now, is there ketchup and mustard available?
There is ketchup and mustard available inside the store where the buns are at. The buns are located in there. We're going to take the meat inside the store, put that on the table there or along the window. Everything will be in there for that.
Okay.
The waters are over here in the cooler, like I said, so everybody can grab one of those. There's sanitizers set up on all the picnic tables. If anybody wants to sit down and chitty chat with Bill, he's going to be out here by himself pretty much.
Okay.
Unless we have customers all around surrounding him. So
all right.
I'm hoping that we do. Please
Me
come
too.
see us.
Please come see us. All right, Rosa. Thank you very much. Okay, I appreciate you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jim. I
See ya.
appreciate you too.
Bye-bye. Bye. That's Rosa, and she's been a real blessing to the company. She's come to work and started out just kind of giving a hand and went right into sales, and that's her husband, Bill, with his new grill. And we're having hamburgers, hot dogs, giving away a couple little giveaways, and we just want you to stop in and say hello. You don't have to buy anything today. I mean, you're allowed to, but we just really want to just say hi to you. I'll be up there by 10:30, and if you haven't ever met me or you'd like to or haven't seen me in a while, I'll be around. If you come in and you don't visibly see me, I might be in my office. Just stick your head in the door there and come in and have a seat and talk with me if you want. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers Customer Appreciation Day today, June 12th, 2021. Thank you, Bill and Rosa, for making it happen, and Team Wellers. Inside there's my son Jimmy, there's Chuck Creighton, there's also Mike, and a whole team of people. I can't even remember how many people work there, a dozen of them at least. So anyway, that's Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13, Bridgeville, Delaware. Now, I want to talk about Dry Zone. Dry Zone is a sponsor of the show. They also, I want to say thank you, Bill and Heather, for buying an ad on my electronic billboard. They were one of the first people to buy an ad, and within 15 minutes of their ad being on the billboard, they had somebody come in reference to it. So the billboard has worked for them. Dry Zone is growing. They're really growing, and just like every business around, they're looking for more people. So Dry Zone is continually adding to their team Dry Zone. So if you're out there and you're listening, you say, I've heard about Dry Zone, I've seen them at different events, I know somebody that had some work done, or you had some work done, and you want to join Team Dry Zone. They've got positions all through the company, and so different positions. I don't know them all. I can't name them all. But if you have any interest in working with a local company, very competitive pay, strong, 52-week a year work, rain or shine, Dry Zone will work you. It's not weather related, and benefits and different things. So check them out. Long established company. I don't know exactly how long they've been in business. I think it's probably 13 or 14 years, maybe 15 by now. But anyway, dryzone.com. You can learn about all the services they offer. If you have any questions, you can call them on the phone at 302-684-5034, 684-5034. If you have a crawl space that needs encapsulating, you've got a basement that's starting to leak and it never leaked before, or you want to do some remodeling in your garage or your basement, or you got some concrete or cement that's just not level, they can level it with their poly level service. So it's called Dry Zone, dryzone.com. They're hiring, they're growing, they provide great service. So just let them know if you want to talk to them. So phone number 302-684-5034. You could stop in Monday through Friday and just check their place out. And if you want to learn more, go to dryzone.com. Also very, very active on the Facebook. Very active on Facebook. We've been selling these signs, and it's been going real good. Jim and Linda Bosco have been helping me with it, and this is a fundraiser where we've got 500 signs to sell. We have sold literally hundreds of them now. And there's a couple of events coming up that I want to tell you about where you can get a sign. So first of all, right here this morning up till about 9 o'clock, Jim and Linda are here. If you want to get one of these signs, could you grab me one so I could just hold it up, if you would, please? So anyway, we've got these signs that we're selling, and they're $15 each. They have a certain message to them. A lot of people know about it, and there's hundreds of them all throughout the community now. We've been shipping them all over also. So if you want one, they're $15. The whole $15 gets donated to the He Cook family. Let me have it right here, if you would, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. All right, so here's what you're looking at, folks, and these here are $15 each, and they're available. They go in your yard. And we've got them right here at Laurel Junction. But if you say, well, that is not convenient for me. That is not convenient. Well, let me tell you what else we can do. We can let you go to Weller's in Bridgeville. We've got them right there. And we only take cash, no credit cards, no checks on this. And we are donating all of the money. Our goal is $10,000. Our goal is $10,000 to donate to the family, okay? Now, today also, we're going over to Cape Henlopen High School. All right, probably won't get there till about 11:30, okay? 11:30, Jim and Linda Bosco will be there selling the signs, probably till about 1-ish, somewhere in there. So a couple hours if you want to get over there and get a sign today at the Cape Henlopen High School, because they're having a car show and they're also having like a food drive. So maybe take some perishable food items or something like that when you go, okay? Then this Wednesday coming up, up in Camden, Delaware, okay, there is a law enforcement support rally, and we've been invited to this to sell the signs. So who's going to be there is Philip Watkins is going to go up. Now, he is only going to have 100 of them with him. Okay, so we are starting to, even though 100 sounds like a lot, that's what he's going to have with him. So if you want to get 2 or 4 or 6 or 10, we are experiencing people getting one and then their neighbor wants it and so on. So if you want one, you want to get one, we're going to be here today till 9 at Laurel Junction. You can get them at Weller's Tuesday through Saturday anytime. We're going to be at Cape and Lopin High School today from about 11:30 to 1. We're going to be in Camden, Delaware at the Camden Police Department Wednesday night from 6 to 8. Everybody's invited to come out. It is a law enforcement support rally. So just make plans to attend that. All right, what is next? What is next? What is next? Tony Windsor is going to be playing music today. It's a very popular thing that happens right here in Laurel Junction. It's been going on for a long time. And so if you would like to come and have lunch and enjoy some music, Tony Windsor will be here. Now, another good sponsor of the show that I really enjoy promoting, I'm getting ready to do a couple projects with him. So his name is Josh McNeil. This is a sponsor segment, and McNeil's Paving, okay? So Josh, I think, is the second generation to run the business, and some of his children are the third generation. Been in business over 60 years. They do blacktop, okay? I've got 2 houses in Greenwood side by side. We're getting ready to do a blacktop driveway for both of them, okay? So if you're tired of tracking in mud, or you've got some new construction, or you've got some old construction and you're just tired of a stone or dirt driveway, and you've just got some stimulus money and you want to just go ahead and have it blacktopped, give Josh a call. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He does work in pretty much Kent County, Sussex County. He actually will go to parts of Maryland and Virginia. Very honest, very fair. But maybe you don't want a blacktop driveway. Maybe you've got one and you want to get it resealed, or you got some cracks that you want fixed. He can help you anything to do with blacktop or driveways. So maybe you've got a dirt driveway and it's full of potholes, and you want to get him to come in and put down some stone and grade it all out and take a roller and roll it and make it all nice and neat. He can do that too. So repairs, maintenance, new driveways, whatever you need done, give Josh a call. Now here's his phone number. Ready? It starts with 302-945-7131. That's 945-7131. Josh McNeil. Give him a call. Say, hey, Jim said you're a good guy. I'd like to deal with you. I've had numerous people that heard about him on the show, gave him a call. They've already dealt with him, and they've been very happy. I've been promoting him now for a couple years. So if you have any blacktop needs, give him a call. I mentioned that Weller's is open. Now, my daughter Jenny lost her cat in Greenwood, okay? And believe it or not, now she moved from Utica Road to Greenwood. So if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a picture of the cat. It's a thing that looks like this. $200 reward. Where she lived, out in the middle of nowhere, the neighbors are positive they've seen her cat out there. Now, people say cats will travel miles to go back to where they came from. So if you live on Utica Road or you live in downtown Greenwood, anywhere in between, my daughter and her kids, which are my grandkids, really, really, really want their cat back. Now, this sounds weird. They kind of want it back, dead or alive. They just want to put some closure to their cat scenario, okay? And there is a $200 reward. So if you happen to want to take a look at what the picture looks like, just go to Jim Weller's Facebook page. I posted it yesterday. $200 reward. Her phone number, her info's there. And it was lost somewhere around Maryland Avenue in Greenwood. But people on Utica Road they claim they have seen this cat. So it's all right. Tracy believes it. So anyway, that's that. I mentioned the car show and the food drive today at Cape and Lopin High School. So make sure you go out and attend that. Weller's is open. The hamburgers and hot dogs are free today. I would like some people to stop in, at least 100 of you. Anyway, got some free gifts, no purchase necessary. Come in and look at trailers, meet Chuck, Mike, Jimmy, and Rosa. And go out there and say, Bill, good job with the burgers, because this was all Rose's idea, and what a great idea it was. Now, the show is going to continue. We will be with you until 9 o'clock this morning, okay? So if you've never watched this show, we have people that are traveling through Delaware or vacationing here, and they stumble across it. They're like, I was turning through the channels, and I saw you on TV moving your hands a lot, okay? That is something I do. If I were to ever get handcuffed, I don't even know if I could talk. I'm used to talking and moving my hands at the same time. But anyway, we're a show called Weller Does Delmarva. It's a live show. We do it right here in Laurel Junction. Laurel Junction's quite a little shopping adventure in itself. There's stuff out front. There's businesses that are open 7 days a week. Then inside the building, there's more businesses than outside. There are tables upon tables upon tables. I don't know if there's thousands of tables, but there's hundreds of tables back in the back where people rent them for $20 a day. They bring all their stuff and sell it. So the stuff that's here today, there will be more and different stuff here tomorrow. There'll be more of the same, and there'll be more that's different because the inventory constantly rotates here, and you can be part of it. If you've got some stuff you want to sell, you give Diane a call and say, Diane, Jim said to call you and rent a table. Her name is Diane, 841-5864, 841-5864. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva or James Weller on Facebook. I don't want you to miss anything I don't want you to miss. All right, now we're going to talk again about Wall Service Center. We also need to talk about TV Delmarva. So I think I'm going to talk about TV Delmarva just a little bit. All right, so many people are watching right now on TV Delmarva, and I say thank you for watching on TV Delmarva. Each and every week, the audience keeps growing. You can literally watch TV Delmarva on your TV over the air. Just turn your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your TV, and channel 14 should pop up, okay? On top of that, you can watch it on your Roku device. It's a channel called TV Delmarva. And then also on your Amazon Fire device, same thing. So you got many ways you can watch it, and when all else fails, you can watch it at tvdelmarva.com, okay? So anyway, TV Delmarva does have a lot of coverage. They have different sub-channels now, 14, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4. One is all news, one is sports, one is news, and one is weather. So it's kind of cool, and more to come. And let's say your church or your organization wants to have their own channel. That possibility exists. I am actually thinking there should be a Well Marva channel on TV Delmarva to where it's all things Well Marva, because we want everything to be well at Well Marva. So anyway, I'm just thinking about that. So I do a lot of Facebook Lives. I was thinking, man, anytime I could go live on my own channel, I would create my own app and everything else. So anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to do it, but I'm giving a little bit of thought to it, okay? Some days it's this much thought. Some days it's this much thought. So anyway, if you want your own TV channel, it's possible, okay? Now, let's say you own a business and you're just getting going again. You're taking off the mask. You're throttling up. You're looking for help. You want to advertise in a way that you've never advertised before. Try TV Delmarva. Colin's got some very, very good rates. Colin is not like just your typical salesperson that wants to sell you advertising. He's a business person. He wants you to get a return on your investment. There's nothing guaranteed about advertising other than people will see it and hear it. That's the only guarantee that exists. So anyway, if you want to talk to Colin about advertising, you want your own channel, you maybe want to make your own 30-minute or 28.5-minute show or a big, long infomercial, all kinds of things exist with TV Delmarva that maybe don't exist other places, and I can guarantee you it's going to be some of the most affordable advertising that you will ever talk to somebody about. So how do you talk to Colin? You text him at 302-242-8015. Just give him a text. Even if you don't need any advertising and you enjoy the TV, I'd appreciate it if you text him and say, Colin, I appreciate all the hard work you've done to make TV Delmarva what it is, because without Colin getting this thing up and running, it wouldn't exist, okay? So it's TV Delmarva, Colin Walls, 302-242-8015, 242-8015. Don't call him right now till 9 o'clock. He's kind of busy. He's like our master control. He's making sure everything works. And we appreciate Colin very much. And we got quite a crop of people here today helping. First of all, we have Tracy, who tries to keep me straight, and she does a good job some days. Anyway, then what was your name? Connor's here. Colin the second, recently engaged to Maureen. Okay? Big deal here. Big deal here. Going to have the wedding maybe right here on TV Delmarva. I don't know for sure. Anyway, and it's Cole. And then we've got Jonathan. Is that right? So anyway, got a lot of things going on. We might get Norman Jones to officiate this wedding when the time comes. We're going to have Chef Fred cater it, and it's going to be all breakfast food. But I don't know if that's what Maureen's got in mind or not. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, where were you married at? Laurel Junction, right next to Burger King. You will get free Vanderwinds. All of the guests will get, and I'll throw in flashlights. All right, there we go. Free flashlights, free Vanderwood's gift cards. We might even get Rick Fowler to throw in some hot sauce. You never know. All right, so we're having a good time. Congratulations, Maureen and Colin. They got engaged to each other. Been together 5 years now. It's a good-looking couple. If you don't know them, look them up on Facebook. And Maureen is very good at, what's that called where she makes those little figurines? Needle felting, okay? She made some for me of, I think it was either cats or dogs or whatever, needle felting, okay? And she doesn't want a whole lot of work, so I'm not really advertising for her. But anyway, she's kind of cool. She's very talented. She's made masks during this pandemic, and she's very, very, it's a good couple is what I'm saying. Colin the second's a good hard worker, very intelligent guy, and Maureen is a very stable young lady, and she does a good job at everything she does. She's stable, right? All right, so anyway, I can't get Colin to come on here and talk to me, so I have to talk about him. So I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. This is an exciting time here at TV Delmarva Land, okay? So big things in the Walls family. All right, what else is going on? We have not had a phone call yet today, have we? All right, we'll take a phone call. 422-7336. We just need to hear your voice this morning to make sure we got the phone lines working. Anyway, it's 302-422-7336. I hear the radio coming, so we're going to be on the radio, we're going to be on TV, and we're going to talk to you on the telephone. On the telephone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Lawrence is back at the Delaware 1059 studios, making sure the magic happens. So thank you, Lawrence, for all you do. And I want to talk about one of my sponsors. I was just chatting with Jerry. It's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. And he said, Jim, I have got the best bang for the buck on mulch. I can't remember. I can't swear to it, but I thought he said it was $15 a yard. I can't remember. But anyway, he said he's almost half price of some places that sell mulch. So if you need some mulch, you need to talk to Jerry. You can pick it up from him or he'll deliver it to you. Now, he also does tree work, like cut down a tree or cut off some limbs that maybe are rotten or broken or whatever you may need done. He has a bucket truck if you have any needs for bucket truck type service. If you got something that needs to be dealt with that you need a bucket truck, he can help you. He also clears building lots. Like he literally comes in with machinery and clears the lot, and then he can grade it all up and plant it in grass if you want. Maybe you're building a new house and you need a footer or a foundation dug. He can do that. He has equipment for that. So he does all kinds of things. He does irrigation systems, installs pavers, landscaping. So whatever you may need, Jerry will give you a free estimate. He knows what he's doing. He's been around a long time. Not that he's an old man. I'm just saying he's been around a long time, and he's a good guy. And I have supported him and dealt with him and advertised for him for years. So it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. The phone number is 302-363-6025. That's 363-6025. And he also has seasoned hardwood firewood. So if you need any of that, you can go pick it up, or you can have him deliver it. Chef Fred's Cafe is a cooking up food, and there is some breakfast specials. Now, here we go. Southern breakfast, okay? 2 eggs, biscuit with sausage. Wait a minute. 2 eggs, biscuit with sausage, grits, and gravy. So it's really biscuits with sausage gravy and grits and 2 eggs for $6.50. $6.50. Or for $5.99, you can get bacon and cheese omelet with pancakes for $5.99. Now, that's a this morning only offer right here at Laurel Junction at Chef Fred's Cafe. You will not be disappointed. They got pizza, they got subs, they got cheesesteaks, they got BLTs, they got French fries. They got it all going on right here at Chef Fred Cafe. All right, now, my next guest, I believe, is going to be Allison Fink. We're going to talk about estate at Plantation Ridge. She's going to be here in just a little bit to talk to us. I want to brag on No Nonsense Office Machine. So this is a sponsor segment. And I hope he's still got some hot sauce to give away, because I'm going to tell people he does. But anyway, if you need a new computer, if you want maybe a refurbished computer or a laptop or a tablet or a copy machine or a fax machine or any type of electronics for your office, whether you have a home office or a business office, we at Weller's, we have like a big copier that we've got from him, and he networked all the computers, so when they want to print something, they can print right to the copier. We got a maintenance agreement. He keeps everything running. I've dealt with Rick at least 20 years. And he does a good job for me, and I'm very happy with him. So we buy a lot of stuff from him. Some of it's new, some of it's used, some of it's refurbished, and he always stands behind whatever he sells. His prices are always good. His knowledge is very good. So many places sell computers, and they load it up with all kinds of junk you don't want. When you talk to Rick, he could custom build you a computer system, especially if you're into gaming and things like that. But if you don't want all that junk slowing things down and you want a good quality computer, talk to Rick, and he will help you through the process. He even fixes screens on cell phones. He has worked on many things for me also. So if you got something electronic not working just right, he looks at anything. He'll take a look at it and see if he can help you out. I had this little radio that looked like an orange that Denise had since she was a kid. I think she got it in Florida or something. And it didn't work, and he got it working. So anyway, Rick's a good guy. What's the name of the business? No Nonsense Office Machines, 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9, right next to the Sports at the Beach complex. I don't know his hours, but he's open most days. And his phone number, I do know that. It's 302-856-7381. That's 302-856-7381. Give him a call. Check him out at nononsenseoffice.com, and he's very active on Facebook. And on top of that, ask him for a free bottle of the No Nonsense Office Machine hot sauce, okay? It's a special blend just for you. How much is it? Free. Do you have to buy anything? No, but you can. Purchases are optional, but not mandatory. If you want a bottle of hot sauce, Father's Day is around the corner. Just go ahead and stop in there and say, hey, Rick, Jim said you're giving away hot sauce. All right. Is Allison here yet? Not yet. All right, Allison, we are ready for you. The next thing I want to talk about is Peninsula Chiropractic Center. People say, man, I've never heard a guy so happy with a chiropractor. Well, Denise is even happier than me. She goes on a regular basis, and for years, so this is a sponsor segment, but for years, Denise was not too into chiropractic care, and I've always gone to the chiropractor, loved it, been very happy, but she's finally started going, and I say finally, a couple years ago she started, and she goes religiously, at least once a month. And she loves it. And so we deal with Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Dr. T, who's really Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud. These two guys are chiropractors, and they know what they're doing. Lots of personality. I like that too, because when you got something medical going on and you're not feeling too good, you like it when the people are talkative and friendly and are engaging you, and they're concerned with what you're dealing with, and they want to do a good job. And that is what Peninsula Chiropractic Center is all about: customer satisfaction and helping you feel better. So how do you get a hold of them? You call them on the telly, okay? 302-629-4344, 629-4344. And it does work best when you dial it in that exact order, folks. And they're going to answer the phone, or maybe you'll get a voicemail now. I don't think they're open on Saturdays. I know they're not. But Monday through Friday, when you call, they're very accommodating. I say, man, I am really hurting. Can I get in there soon? Yep, Jim, we'll get you in here soon. So very happy with them. They accept most insurances, and they also accept cash. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Check them out on Facebook. Like their page. You will like all the information that they have on a daily, weekly, hourly basis. All right? Now, I want to brag on somebody else here for a minute. I've been talking to you about Diane, and one of these days we're going to get Diane on this show. Now, she says never. Okay? She actually says when something freezes over. But anyway, I'm just saying, we're going to get Diane on this show. Is that her right behind me? No. Okay, just checking. All right, I didn't know if that was Diane or not. But anyway, we're going to get her on one of these days, and we're going to just say, Diane, what is it like here to keep Laurel Junction running so efficiently, all right? So if you want to rent a space, here's something really neat about Laurel Junction. Let's say you owned a business, and you just wanted to meet people, okay? Maybe you sell life insurance. Who knows what you sell? Maybe you got a product you want to sell. You literally, for $20, can come here, and you can come anytime you want and leave anytime you want, as long as it's during daylight hours, and set up and just literally be in front of thousands of people, okay, for $20. Or if you got a whole bunch of stuff you want to get rid of, you can also just put it all out on the tables. You get 4 tables for $20. But how do you reach Diane? That's the thing, okay? How do you get a hold of Diane? Diane is the brains behind this operation. She's very intelligent, and she's very friendly, very pleasant. And whether you want to rent something where you're here all the time and you have like a storefront, or you want to rent a table, it all starts with Diane, okay? So Diane likes to be called at this number, 302-841-5800. 5864. So I'm going to say it again. I want you to write it down and give Diane a call. And if you don't do any more than say, "Good morning, Diane. You're doing a great job," Jim said. 302-841-5864. All right? I like people to call her so she knows that the advertising is working. Now, we ain't had no phone calls yet, have we? All right, negative. I want to know, is the phone line working? All right, what is up with everybody? Why is nobody calling me today? So what I'm going to do, the very first person that calls me right now, I'm going to give you a $25, what? French fries? BLTs? No, a $25 shopping spree at Weller's in Bridgeville. I'm only going to give one away. You got to be the first person to get through. Oh, now the phone's ringing. I didn't get a chance to say I was kidding. Now the phone's ringing. All right, so this is for a $25. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, Jim, how are you this morning?
Oh, is this Emery?
Yeah, I didn't want you to be alone out there this morning.
All right, and are you calling for the shopping spree?
No. No, I
'Cause-
just calling to say hello.
How are we sounding today? We're not getting no phone calls.
It's sounding good.
All right, and what are you doing today? What are you doing up so early?
I had to come watch Weller Does Delmarva.
Okay. Hey, tell me about what's going on in Milton. You had some music the other night. What's the next thing coming up in Milton?
Today, the Rising Sun Lodge on Chestnut Street's having
Yes.
their monthly fundraiser with barbecue chicken and fish fry.
Fish fry. All right.
$12 a platter.
$12 a platter.
And you get your money's worth, and it is delicious.
And it's a fundraiser. It benefits the lodge.
Yes.
All right. And where is that?
On Chestnut Street.
Is that
16 Chestnut Street.
where's Chestnut Street? Walk me through it. Where is it?
All right, you know where Pettijohn is?
Yeah.
Free trucking.
Yep.
All right, if you turn there by Pettijohn's and go straight like you're going to go back to Saltface and Cannery,
Right.
as soon as you get to the end of the Reed Trucking Company alley, make a left,
Okay.
and,
Now-
and they're right there on your left.
Okay. And
They're the third place.
so they're open now probably or getting ready anytime.
Well, they start 11:30, Sally.
Okay. All right. And tell them Emery sent you if you go there. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
Because
All
these
right.
guys are good down there. They're nice people.
Now, while we're at it, let's talk about Brittingham's produce.
They're supposed to open up in a couple weeks.
Okay. Now,
Because I think they wait until their sweet corn comes off.
because their corn, if you get their corn one year and you get it another year, it tastes the same. It's like they must grow their own stuff.
They do.
Okay. Okay. Because a lot
A
of
lot of the stuff that they grow,
Right.
they grow their own.
they grow their own.
Yeah,
Okay.
tomatoes,
Watermelon.
beans,
Watermelon.
watermelons, tomatoes,
Crab
sweet
cakes.
corn.
Do they grow their own crab cakes?
No.
Okay. All right. And that's where the railroad tracks used to be.
Right.
The railroad tracks is gone.
Where the railroad tracks were now is a new walking path.
Walk-in path. Okay. Do you have any pets, Emery?
Now,
Would you
all
like
died off.
a cute little kitten?
No.
Do you want to think about it a little bit?
Yeah, I'll think about it, but
Okay.
I don't want any more pets around here.
All right.
'Cause
All right.
I hate to see them, get
Yeah.
attached to them and then they end up dying on you.
Yep, I agree. All right.
And I hate that.
I agree. All right, we're going to leave you. Is that okay?
That sounds fine, Jim, but you have
Okay.
a fine day and
All
a
right.
fine weekend.
All right. Take care, Emery. I'll see you.
Okay, buddy, you need to come to the concert when tonight.
That's this Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Is the train going to be running?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a weight limit on that train?
No.
So I think I'm probably 140, 150 pounds, something like that in there. All right. All right.
You'll have a good time. We got Delmarva Ramblers from Melford playing this week. They play bluegrass.
Okay. And what do? Just sing with them?
No, I'm the MC.
Oh, okay. You're the MC. All right. Okay. And it's free, right? Free.
It's free.
Okay. Wednesday night, downtown in the park, right?
Yep, start 7 o'clock.
All right. See you, Emery.
Okay, buddy, you stay safe now.
You too. See you. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Now, see, Emery got up early just to watch the show. I appreciate that. He's a good guy. All right, what is the next thing I want to talk about? I want to talk about Mid-South Audio. They're in Milton. They're in Milton, okay? And this is a sponsor segment. Mid-South Audio is like an electronic store. I heard Mark Johnson talking yesterday about, if you are, needing a device that makes your cell phone have a better microphone, a way to hold it or a stand for it. They have all kinds of things. So it's like an electronic superstore there, from microphones to speakers to things to help with Zoom meetings or whatever. So if you have any questions about what they sell and what they offer, stop into the store. Now, where is it? It's right there as you're going from Ellendale to Milton. On your left is the huge firewood display. And Kevin's driveway's right across the street. But Kevin prefers that I say it's next to the U.S. Postal Service. So it's called Mid-South Audio's worldwide headquarters right there in Milton, Delaware. Friendly, knowledgeable sales staff. Stop in and check it out. Father's Day is just next weekend. So if you want to get something for Dad, you can get him a microphone, a headphones, all kinds of electronic gear, whatever you may want to get. And they've got some Memorial Day specials still going on. Some hot deals for a hot summer. MidSouthAudio.com, 856-6993, 856-6993. And like them on Facebook. All right. Now we are going to talk to another guest here before the show is over. And she is in the cleaning business. It's going to be after about 8:30. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. And it's called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And I talked to her yesterday, and there's all kinds of things that she does and services she provides. She's been doing this over 12 years. So if you're looking for somebody to clean your house or your apartment or your Airbnb or your motorhome, we're going to talk to her about between 8:30 and 9, somewhere in there, okay? So with that said, we have had a good show so far. No fights have broke out. Everybody's got along, and we're here. And where is here? Here is right inside Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. And I want to say this again. Colin Walls II proposed to Maureen last weekend. That's why he wasn't here. You guys might not have even known he wasn't here. And you'll never believe her response. It was, "What took you so long, buddy?" No. She said, "Yes, I would love to be your soulmate forever." So anyway, it's kind of exciting. I'm just a little bit excited. He's a young man who's kind of worked with this show for a long, long time. Are you going to come over and talk to me or no? He's coming. I got him. Colin Walls II is going to talk about his future bride, Maureen. So we have to take a picture, Colin, because this is a memorable moment.
Might not happen again.
I'm usually busy over there.
He's usually busy. He's got all these interns working with him
Right.
now. It's kind of neat to watch him be the boss over there.
I didn't even know what to have them do.
Right, you
I
did
didn't know
because
what
you're
to
so
give
used
up.
to doing
Right.
it. All right, you're getting married.
I am.
Okay, you and Maureen have been together 5 years now.
Yes.
Okay, when and how did you meet this girl?
I actually met her on Tinder.
Tinder, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah, for
Okay.
real, yeah.
All right, so what was that like? You reached out to her through Tinder, right?
I reached out to her. She ignored me for about 2 months. And then I reached out to her again.
Really?
Yeah. She said she didn't believe me that I worked with the TV stuff because I told her I could only meet with her on a Sunday. And she didn't believe me.
Okay,
Yeah,
she
she
thought
thought
you
I
were
was just giving
messing with her.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So she never got up with me.
Really?
Yeah. So then
And-
finally we got up. And,
Well, what attracted you to her? What did you see on Tinder that said, "This is the gal for me"?
The big hair.
The big hair.
The big red
okay.
hair.
Wow. She does have a full head of hair.
Yeah, she does.
Wow. All right. And so you guys been together now 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Wow. And you got a little cat or something?
We've got multiple cats. And
Oh, multiple
dogs.
cats.
Multiple
Oh.
cats and multiple dogs.
Oh,
That's-
really?
Yeah, that's
okay.
her. That's her.
That's her family.
Animals are her whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, someday you'll be part of that.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. So, how did you ask her to marry you?
We went to Longwood Gardens,
Okay.
and when we first walked in, we got there real early. We got there at 10.
Okay.
And we were walking around. I was looking for a spot that I liked and that I thought she would like, and it was there's like fountains and kind of like a pavilion area, and I
Okay.
just asked her in there.
Really?
Yeah.
So how'd you ask her? Did you get down on your knee?
I
or
didn't
what?
know. We were sitting down on a bench. There was people around, and she didn't want a big show.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, who took the pictures?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so did she hesitate, or was it like a real quick yes, or
Well, she started crying immediately.
you did?
No, she did.
Oh, okay.
Right. I was crying beforehand.
Okay. All right. And so she started crying.
Right.
And did you worry at all that she might say, "Not right now, Colin"?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you knew she was ready.
Yeah, because she's already had her rings picked out and everything that she wants. And everything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. No problem.
Yeah, and I
Wow.
gave her her grandmother's ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I want to give you an invitation.
Okay.
If you would like to be married on this show,
All right.
I will clear the whole deck. I won't have
Wow.
any guests the whole morning.
Thanks.
I still got to do my commercials.
Okay.
Sponsor segments, they're called.
I understand that. Yep.
But I would, for sure, no joking aside, we would have it right here if you ever, I know that sounds silly, but if you did want it, I think it would be kind of cool. But
Wow.
anyway, so.
Could we move some of
that's
these
a-
booths over?
We can
Just
move
get a
some of
little
the
more room?
booths. I'll help you any way I can help you.
All
I
right,
would be
thank you.
honored if you guys
Thank
were
you.
to do
I
that.
appreciate it.
But I'm sure she wants something big and grand, and I know your dad just got that little boat, and you could be
Right, yeah.
you could get married out on
Right.
the water.
Right.
In
Right
other
on the
words.
Miss Pillion.
Right.
Right.
Well, you got to go somewhere that rents kayaks, so
True.
everybody could be
Right.
around you in a
Right.
kayak. You
Right.
know. Yeah, and the Mississippi's got quite a current there.
Or it could be it could be BYOB. Bring your
Bring
own
your
boat.
own boat. Bring your own boat. There
Yeah.
you go. All right. Well, any idea of when?
She has a date in mind.
Is it a secret?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, when is it?
I think she wants February 22nd, 2022.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
2/22/22.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, then we'll be somewhere. All right.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Is
On the
this
Wall
the-
Service Center.
Wall Service Center, yeah. Is it wallservicecenter.com or whatever?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Find us on
okay.
Facebook. We've
Find
been
us on
posting on
Facebook.
there.
Got to get that plug in there.
Right.
This is a sponsor segment,
Right.
folks. All right. Thanks a lot, Colin.
Yeah, no problem.
Proud
Thank
of
you.
Oh, do you want to? Oh, here's a couple
Oh,
gift
thanks.
cards. Here is your engagement gift.
Right,
Okay.
thank you.
Two
I
gift. I'm
appreciate
out of
that.
flashlights.
And thanks for breakfast, too.
All right, yep, no problem. All right, there he goes. Listen, I don't even know how long I've known him, but I've watched Colin and his brother Jonathan just kind of grow up with this show. Even before this show, we used to do things with Dan Gaffney, and they would come along on Friday mornings, and they're fine young men. Colin, and you've done a good job here. These are good boys. Good young men. So I'm going to do a sponsor segment real quick because that's what keeps the lights on. Not really. The lights are already on. It's what keeps me in income, okay? So I can continue to buy Vanderwin's ice cream. But anyway, my sponsor is my accountant. His name is George Luff, okay? Luff & Associates. You hear me talk about him every week. I talk to George frequently, okay? In other words, and I also talk to his son, Tyler. And we've got all kinds of accounting questions all the time because I've got properties and I've got Weller's utility trailers and then I got Jim and Denise. And we want to juggle things around as best we can to legally minimize my tax liability without getting in any trouble. And I'm very happy with George. He doesn't let me take any unnecessary risks. He's always looking out for me, and I've been very happy with him, okay? So if you own a business or you're just an individual and you want some help with your taxes, Luff & Associates has 3 locations. One's in Milford, one's in Dover, and one's in Rehoboth, okay? Friendly, knowledgeable people. They're part of the local community. They're just good human beings. So I like dealing with George and Tyler and Team Luff, okay? So also, they started doing a payroll service called Easy Payroll a few years back, probably 5 or 6 years by now. But we started with them, and we've been very happy. My daughter Jenny used to do the payroll, and now they do it, and it's been a big help. So if you got a small business, a big business, you need some help with your accounting work or payroll, just give Luff a call. So anyway, I'm going to give you one phone number. It reaches all locations, and it starts with 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Really like them. Very happy with them. They do a darn good job for me. I did mention about right here in Chef Fred's Cafe, Tony Windsor is going to be here from 11 to 1. I look up because that's where he's going to be, and he's going to be playing music. So if you want a good place to get some lunch today, it's a little overcast out there, come on down to Laurel Junction, have lunch at Chef Fred's Cafe, listen to some music, and then go outside and browse around, and there's plenty of stuff inside to browse around. So lots going on today right here in Laurel at Laurel Junction, okay? What else is next? There is, for the Milford Pop Warner, there is a chicken barbecue today and it's right in Milford, and it's right at the Milford Pop Warner building on Lemuel Street in Milford, 1013 Lemuel Street, starting at 11 o'clock today. Chicken barbecue, get some chicken, help support the Milford Pop Warner. They need your support, and they're selling chicken today in Milford. I hear the music. We're taking a break. Go over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, you want me to talk about Wall Service Center or TV Delmarva? Okay. Colin the second is going to come join me, and we are going to talk about Wall Service Center. This is a rare morning. We've got pictures, and we got different things, and lots of going on. Well, you're doing a good job. I want to tell you something. A good leader does know how to delegate. And I got to say, you're doing a good job of it, okay? You're doing a real good job.
I like doing everything myself.
I know. You're kind of, yes, you are. You're a hands-on guy, all right? So Wall Service Center, been around a long time.
Long time.
Okay.
Fourth generation.
Is your mic on? I can't hear you.
Is my mic?
Go ahead and turn his mic on. Oh, that's okay. I mean, it
there we
hadn't
go.
got to be. It's just a
Right.
good idea.
Right,
That's
yeah.
all.
Right. Yeah, we've
All
been
right.
around a long time. I'm the fourth generation. I've still got people that come in that went there when my great-grandfather owned it.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what is your oldest memory of the place? Like, did you used to go play on the lift and ride up and down?
I did, actually, yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
And
and I would go
not
there.
that anybody does that now.
Right, no.
Right.
Insurance does not allow
Right.
that anymore.
Right. So it's not
But
like
yeah, I
Nick and
remember
Will were doing it.
my dad would work there, and I would go there whenever I could.
Like
in
you
the
wanted
summertime.
to. It was
Yeah.
the in thing to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was always fun. I remember working with my pup and everything
Really?
when I was young. Showing me how to do stuff on cars and everything. Showed me how to weld and everything.
Oh, so you know how to weld? Mm-hmm. Okay. What I like about your business is a lot of places they hire help. The help comes, the help goes, the help
Right.
comes. You guys are pretty steady.
Yeah.
Even
we got a good
it's
little
Ron
team
that
there.
works with you,
Yep,
right?
Ron, yep.
So you've got people there, very dedicated, very dependable. But at the same time, you and your dad and your brother Jonathan,
Right.
you know what to use, how to do it,
Right.
and even how to diagnose. Like I can explain something to you, and you'll be like, "It's most likely blank, blank, blank."
Yeah, most cars usually you'll end up seeing the same problems over and over again on the same car. So with some symptoms, not always, but
Right.
usually you got a good idea where to start off at least.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got all the electronic equipment to plug
Right,
something
yep.
in if need
And
be.
yeah, we got a video to show you too.
Okay.
Of some like I do all the AC work and everything, and we use a leak detection dye that shows up with a UV light. And
Really?
Yeah, this video kind of shows you the
All right.
UV light, so you can go ahead and
Well,
play
them
that.
guys all got a blank stare like they don't know what you're talking about. A video?
Yeah.
We know nothing about a video. All right. We're ready
There it
whenever.
is.
Oh, here it
So
is.
here it is. You can see
Is that a radiator?
That's an AC condenser.
Okay. Okay.
And you can see how that light is shining on the,
Yes.
the fitting right
Oh,
there. And
yes.
and it glows green. And that lets you know that there's a leak right there.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
Because the
UV
other
dye.
part's not glowing green.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's stop laughing at me. Anyway. So dead giveaway.
Yeah,
If it
yep.
glows green,
Right.
Houston, we have a problem.
Right, exactly. And there's other pieces of equipment you can use too. They call it like a sniffer that actually, it's it's got like this wand on it. And
I've seen it.
Yeah, you point it at like fittings and everything, and it'll actually detect the refrigerant.
Right, because it's not called Freon.
Right,
It's
Freon
called
is
refrigerant.
the DuPont brand.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So we're
refrigerant.
not advertising for DuPont today.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So anyway, you guys been in business a long time,
Long time.
and you like it.
I do. I really do like it.
Okay. So I mean, like when your dad's not around, are you kind of like the manager up there?
I guess so. I make the decisions.
Okay, you make
Yeah.
the decisions, and you're not looking for anybody to come and sell you advertising. You didn't mean that when
Not
you said
yet.
I make the decisions.
Right.
I'll be sending myself in there, sell them some ads on the
Right.
show. But downtown Milford, what are the hours? I know it's Monday through Friday.
So I mean, officially, I think our hours are 7:30 to 5, but I'm there before 7 every day and
Oh,
after
really?
5 every day.
Okay. Do you ever leave early though? Don't you take off once in a while and go crabbing or fishing?
I did. When my dad was there, he got us to take off early because he wanted to
Very
go out on
rare
the boat.
moment,
Yeah,
you
very
know?
rare moment.
Yeah, not going to happen unless Dad's there.
Right, exactly.
Right, because Dad wants to go fishing.
Right.
So did you catch any fish that day?
We didn't go fishing. We just went out on the boat.
Okay.
Took a river ride.
The Mispillion River?
Yeah.
Okay.
Launched right there behind the
Is
police
there a lot of
station.
big waves in the Mispillion River?
Not yet.
There is a current though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what else do I need to know? Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We do AC work.
AC work, and it's a busy time. And I believe that you've said before, like if you get in the middle of one job and then you need parts for that one, you've got enough equipment to work on more than one vehicle at a time.
I've got 3 R134 machines and one 1234 machine.
So you got one of them 1234 machines.
Yeah, that's the new stuff.
That's the new stuff. I knew that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I
what
just did
about.
my first AC compressor on one of those cars yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
Now, what year car was it? Do you remember?
This was a 14. Chrysler was the first company to switch over to the new refrigerant.
Oh, really?
And I think all auto manufacturers are required to switch over. And I think 18 is when they had to switch over to this new refrigerant. Yep.
So you've got all the new modern gizmos and equipment and stuff like that. Do you call it gizmos?
I don't know.
Okay. And you still putting on them serpentine belts?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we are.
That's something you do in that oil change check over thing.
Yeah,
is where you check everything.
Yep.
Hey, will you guys let me know when we're back on the radio? Okay. That was 10 minutes ago, Jim. But anyway.
Really getting our money's worth today.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that all right?
Yep, that's fine.
All right. I'll see you. Thanks,
you.
Colin. All right. Some rare moments here today. We got Colin Walls the second on. So really enjoyed talking to him. And this is no lie. You know, everybody likes to see people prosper and do good and grow up and act right and so on. These guys are good young men, okay? And they're doing the right thing, and they support their father. I have watched them for years, you know, come on Friday mornings, and Jonathan looked like he would rather sleep, but he was over there doing stuff. And remember all them mornings at Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville and so on? So anyway, what is next? Is Dawn here? Okay, so we can get her rounded up sometime, and we're going to chit-chat with her. What'd you say? Who's going to go first? Oh, radio. Oh, we're not back on the radio for real. Okay. I didn't think we were, but I can't tell when you're kidding. Okay, well, I just wasn't sure if that was a firm no. Okay? All right. Oh, I hear it now. Okay. All right. So we're coming back on the radio. Last half hour of the show. Folks, we've had a good time here today. You may not realize it, but we all pretty much have a good time doing this show. We have a lot of different guests. We have things that go perfect and things that don't go so perfect. And we have some hecklers in the crowd. Linda and Jim, they always try to give us a hard time. But as long as I don't look that way, they don't trip me up. But anyway, we have a good time here, folks, is what we're doing. We're doing a live show, and it's called Weller Does Delmarva. We do it every Saturday morning. So if you ever want to just come and watch this show, unravel, I meant just pre-produced by the minute, it is live. In other words, this is a live show. It's unscripted. It's unrehearsed. I'm not polished. We're not professional. Dawn is taking her seat now. So Dawn has arrived. I have to stop talking for just a second. We're going to take a quick picture. All right, everybody. So we're going to talk to Dawn in just a second. And Dawn is very intelligent. I talked to her on the phone yesterday. She has a lot of wisdom about her. I never asked her if she graduated from college. I'll ask her that on the air. We'll do that in a minute. But anyway, listen, L&W Insurance Agency, another good sponsor, supporter of the show. People say, Jim, I've never met a man that loves his insurance agent so much. Well, here's what I love about L&W. All of us, everybody here has insurance of some sort. Car insurance, liability insurance, media insurance, equipment insurance, homeowners insurance. You know, we all need insurance and most people have it, okay? What I like about L&W is, in other words, when I get ready to renew a policy, they give me 2 or 3 prices. One is this brand, one is this brand, one is this brand. They not only tell me the prices of those different brands, they tell me how they are to deal with during a claim, what some of their underwriting is like, which one would probably be easier to deal with or more difficult. Sometimes the ones that are less expensive or not so good when you have a problem, okay? So they help me with that. But then when there is a claim, and I have claims, okay? I got enough stuff going on, probably 30-some properties, my business, everything. We got claims, okay? We're not bragging about them. It's not a contest, but we just have some. So anyway, when I have a claim, they get involved. They say, Jim, we'll contact so-and-so. We'll deal with it. We'll take care of it for you. I like that. I like that level of service, and you can have it too. It's not just a Jim Weller thing. So that's what L&W prides themselves on, is offering you levels of service that other agencies don't. A lot of people don't even have an agency. They just use an 800 number, and then when they need somebody, they're really in a pickle. So anyway, if you want to talk about insurance, you want to deal with a local company, it's called L&W Insurance Agency. And again, whether it's business or personal, maybe you just rent an apartment and you need renter's insurance, whatever you may need, it's L&W Insurance Agency. Now, what is their phone phone number. Are you ready? Everybody ready? It's 302-856-7828. That's 856-7828, and it works best if you dial it in that order. Okay? So anyway, lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Very, very active there. Been in business over 80 years. Over 80 years serving our community. And they sponsor the show and have sponsored the show for years. I'm very, very happy with them. Okay, don't forget about the car show over at the Cape and Lopin High School today. And don't forget also, not only is there a car show, but it's like a food drive. So if you would take some non-perishable food items and drop them off, they would appreciate that, okay? What is the next thing I want to talk about? I think I'm going to go ahead and talk to Dawn, okay? And Dawn has a business. So, Dawn, how are you?
I'm good. I'm very good.
All right. I need you to just get as close to that reasonably as you can.
Alrighty.
All right. And how was your ride to Laurel?
It was pretty good until it started raining.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's a little drizzly, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay. So you told me yesterday you have a business, and I got it written down. I'll be there cleaning and care.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you've been doing this type of work for over 12 years now.
Yes, over 12 years. Yes.
Wow. And so why don't you take a minute or so and just kind of describe who you are and what kind of services you provide, if you would.
Well, I got in this business. I was in the corporate world, and kind of the company I was working for went out of business. And after applying and hearing you're overqualified, I started I'll Be There Cleaning and Care.
Okay.
I haven't looked back. I love it. I enjoy helping people. As a matter of fact, I had a client call me yesterday and said that I was the best thing. She says, "Tell them you changed my life," which made me tear up. But I digress. But anyway, my service, I clean homes, businesses, RVs, Airbnbs, VRBOs, which is vacation rent by owner. I do professional organization. I do buses. I have a bus account once a year, a school bus account.
You go in and clean all the insides of the buses.
The inside, I spray it down. I get rid of all the
Sanitize, all that.
candy and, wrappers and all the other stuff that you find.
Do you ever find anything good?
Not really.
Okay,
Not
'cause
in-
it's
Not in
kids.
buses. Not in
Okay.
buses.
Motorhomes?
Yeah, in motorhomes I do.
Okay.
Organizations I definitely do because I haul away whatever they don't want. I
okay.
put them on a system. I have a plan. And most people, when they do organization, they start in one room and then they get sidetracked.
What do you mean by organization? What's that mean?
Well, if you specifically, like I said, one of my clients called me yesterday and she said, mention people if they have a messy house that they don't want anyone to come in and they're embarrassed, that you'll come in and straighten it out, be the light at the end of the tunnel with care and compassion. That's what she said. I said,
Okay. Well, that was nice.
Because, her house,
So hers is a house.
Yes, hers
A
is
home.
a house.
Her home.
Her home, yes.
She's
her
evidently
home.
a busy individual.
Very busy.
Okay.
And it's not just busy people that get sidetracked with organization. It's people who have, stuff going on. They fall into a depression, or they just, it doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
It's
It's a
over
gradual
time
thing.
period. It's a gradual thing, and it's not going to get cleaned up overnight.
Right.
So, I put them on a plan, and we do one at a time so that we can focus on one area at a time, and it works.
Really?
And it works in a short amount of time. It doesn't take months and months.
Do you go once a month?
It depends on what they want.
Okay.
With this lady, I was a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
A couple times a week.
Okay.
Couple
Just
times
getting
a week.
her up to speed.
Just getting her up to speed, right.
Okay.
Now, I've been doing her house maybe 2 months, maybe not quite 2 months.
Okay.
And it's almost done.
So, but you're saying you're actually helping her not only clean,
Yes.
but organize.
Right.
Everything has a
Yes.
place and everything's in its place.
Exactly.
Okay.
And there's some things that you don't want anymore, and that, my rule of thumb is that, one of many is that if you haven't needed it in 6 months or, a year, then you're not going to need it.
Okay.
If you haven't missed it and thought, oh, I really need that,
Right.
you don't need it. Get rid of it.
Okay.
And so,
Free yourself.
Right. Free yourself from it. And, only thing I ask them to do is bring contractor size trash bags, because I
Okay.
have 4 categories that everything
Oh, really?
goes in one or another.
What are these categories?
Keep, sell, give away.
Keep,
and,
sell, give away. Okay.
keep, sell, donate, and trash.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. One of
And-
those categories, everything fits in.
Okay. And but that's one service you provide.
Yes, that's just
but
one.
another one, let's say somebody has a motor home, they don't use it that often, they're getting ready to take a big trip, and they want it spiffed up a little bit inside.
Yeah, that would be a detail RV cleaning. And
Okay. Not the outside. We're not talking about
yeah,
washing the outside.
Yes.
The inside.
The inside.
Vacuum, wash
Yeah,
the windows.
vacuum. With an RV, it's a top to bottom. We always start top to bottom.
Okay.
So, I have, like I said, I have 3 employees that one of them I tell them, go do the high, and they know what to do. They take my
Okay.
8-foot duster, and they get all the cobwebs, and they get all the
Okay,
corners, and they
okay.
get everything top to bottom. The very last thing we do is vacuum and mop.
Right, because everything's falling
Yeah,
down.
everything's falling down, and we wash down the cabinets. We wash down the countertops.
Stove, the sink.
Yeah, the stove.
Okay.
Inside the stove for an RV cleaning, it would be inside the stove, inside the fridge.
Refrigerator.
If there's a couch there, we pull the cushions out, vacuum there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's extremely detailed.
It sounds like
there's
it.
not much
Okay.
like I said.
But that's
there's
a
not much
neat
to miss.
service. I mean,
It
in other
is,
words,
yeah.
I could just see that being something that, would be kind of nice. Or
Yeah.
we just took a big trip and had all the grandkids
Right.
running all through there, and we just want to get it spiffed up before we
Right.
go again,
Well, the good thing is I don't. I sanitize it, but I don't use bleachy products. I don't use heavy duty
Okay.
caustic products. It's just not good for you. I became an herbalist 2 years ago, and I use very good, mostly green products.
Okay.
Always smell good. When you go in your house or your RV or anything, you smell, and it smells clean. And it gives you a kind of a feeling like, wow, this has really been done well.
Right. We're
You know
ready
I've
to
been
go
there.
on a trip, in
Yeah.
other words.
That's
Makes you feel
right.
good. Did you set the timer? Is it over already? Wow. Okay.
Oh.
I talked too long. But anyway, so listen. So houses, condos.
Yes.
Like if I was building a new house and I'm all done and I need you to come in and clean up all the dirt and
The new construction, yeah.
That's what it's
Yeah,
called,
new
new-
construction takes, there's different cleaning procedures for each.
Okay.
There's a cleaning procedure for RVs. New construction is a whole nother entity.
Right.
You have to clean up the drywall
sheetrock
dust.
dust or what- yeah,
The
drywall dust,
windows.
yeah.
It requires more, but in a different aspect.
Right. Right.
But I have experience at it. I can
Okay.
handle it.
So do you do estimates like where
I
somebody
do.
says, "What am I looking at?"
Yeah. I do a free, I always advertise I'm home with a free, no obligation estimate.
Okay.
It's
No high
usually
pressure.
No high pressure.
Okay.
I'm not in the business to call you and spam you. I don't do that.
Okay.
I just want you to have the information for you to make an educated decision.
Okay. So
it's free, 15-minute. I take my
you
notes.
go to them?
Yeah, I go to
Okay,
them.
you go lay your eyes right on the project.
I
okay.
lay eyes on the project. It usually takes about 15, 20 minutes depending on the size of the project. I make my little notes on my estimate sheet. I go home, I type it up, I email it, and I also email them a copy of my references. I tell
Okay.
everyone, I've been doing this for a long time. I got very good qualified references. Call any of them. I'm not going to get offended. In fact, I want you to.
Okay. Check your references.
Yeah, check my
Okay.
references. And then if you decide
So, I mean,
to move
even-
forward, you call me, give me a call.
Somebody could have a life-changing experience where now they're
Yeah.
not physically able to clean,
Right,
or
yes.
or they've temporarily been in the hospital and now they're coming home and they
Yes.
just want to come home to a clean environment, or they just can't take care of it all.
Yes.
So whatever pertaining to cleaning, and estimates are free. Whereabouts will you go? Like all of Sussex County?
Well, I go from Fenwick Island all the way
Okay.
up to Smyrna.
All the way to Smyrna. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a good stretch.
Yeah,
okay.
I bought my car 2 years ago, and I've put over 30,000 miles on it.
Wow,
already.
you're rolling.
Yeah,
So,
so-
how do we reach you? What do you want people to do?
Well, I mean, they can call me. They can see me on Facebook.
What's the Facebook called?
Facebook is facebook.com. I'll be there, cleaning and care. All
I'll
spelled
be
out.
there. Can people just like that page for the
They
heck of
can.
it?
They can.
I'll be there, cleaning and care.
Yes.
If my audience would just like it,
Yeah.
that way and spread the word. So that way, if a couple weeks from now you say, "Who was that lady that does such and such?"
And I mean, my number's on there, my email's on there. There's several points of contact. You can message me on Facebook and create
Okay.
an appointment right on
Okay.
Facebook. You can reach me that, or you can just give me a call or text me.
All
I
right.
accept text
So what's
too.
your phone number?
302-362-7064.
362-7064.
7064.
All right. I gotta let you go. Is that
Okay.
okay?
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwins. Do you like ice cream?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's an absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely.
You ever been to Vanderwins?
Many times.
Do you have anything there you really like?
Probably the cotton candy that they have, the cotton
Okay.
candy ice cream.
You like that?
I'm a sucker for cotton candy.
Do you get a cone or a cup?
I get a cone.
Okay, they're offering free napkins now too, with all
Free
purchases. Yeah.
I would hope so, because
yeah.
it tends to be a little messy.
Well, Dawn, I appreciate you coming on. Now, just out
problem.
of curiosity, how did you find my show?
Well, I looked on Facebook and I saw it, but then I also listened. I was like, wow, this is really good. And then I found out how many people you reach. And I said, this is an opportunity I need to
Explore.
check out. I need to explore. I need to check out to get my name out there. I mean, I feel like I can help so many people just by myself, but with my crew, I mean, I can handle
A lot.
double the amount.
You're ready.
Triple the amount. Yeah,
You're
I'm
ready for phone calls.
Well, I mean, it brings me so, like I was telling my client yesterday when she called me, I said, you don't know how much joy it brings me to know that that one thing I've taken off your plate.
Mm-hmm.
That that's one thing. When you come home, you don't have to clean.
Right.
You can just sit and relax.
Mm-hmm.
That part is done.
Right.
And
right.
it's very rewarding.
It sounds like it would be, because it's
Yeah.
something that personally affects that person.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Well, if I had a motorhome, what you said about clean, I like that idea. I have some rental properties. I could
Yep.
see one tenant moves out. I'm going to ready to move
That's
another
right,
one
and
in.
move in, yeah.
Give you a call,
Move in,
let
move
you
out.
do a good once over, you know, and I'll probably have some ideas for you here in the near future.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Give me
Okay.
a call. I'm ready.
And I just want to tell you, thanks a lot for being on. This is
Thank
the
you.
sponsor segment, and hope to do some business with you in the future, and hope to get you some results, because
Awesome.
that's what I'm trying to do with my show is connect people.
Right,
Connect
exactly.
people, whether it's a
Exactly.
nonprofit needing some help, or whether it's a business looking for some business, but also providing a service. That's what we try to do. And
Absolutely.
so thank you. All right.
Fantastic.
I'm going to let you go. Okay?
All right.
All right. See ya.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, folks, we've had a good day here today. We really, truly, honestly have. So, what else is going on? Does Breakfast Bob want to join me? You in the mood to talk? Here he comes. Okay. Now, Bob is going to tell you about restaurants he hates to eat at because the food is terrible. No, I'm just kidding you. We're just giving him a hard time. So, I'll give him 7 not to. They're over there wanting him to say something. So anyway, this is Breakfast Bob. He has a couple friends over here just heckling him. But what else is going on? I think I'm done with everything. So we're going to let Breakfast Bob have a seat. This is Bob. I don't even know where he's from, but we're going to take a picture first. Right here. This is a black and white iPad. Thank you very much. We're going to post this. What's up?
I'm from Wilmington,
Wilmington, Delaware.
but I live in Ocean View now
Ocean
since
View.
2003.
Now, I'm going to tell you a story.
Yes.
I was born in Wilmington.
Really? Where? What part?
I have no idea. I was adopted in Wilmington.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And so, what did he just say?
He said he was young at the time.
I was young at the
okay.
time. That's right, Bob. I was young at the time. I don't remember where I was born. But anyway, so, but I'm from Wilmington.
Yeah.
And my mom lives in Wilmington, so it's very interesting. So, with that said, let's talk about these guys you hang out with.
Yeah.
How much do they pay you to hang out with them?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm
Okay.
overdue for some money.
Okay. All right. Have you got a new haircut recently?
Yeah, I got buzzed. I got a lot taken off.
Now, are you dyeing your hair gray?
No, human nature's doing that.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. So, what are you doing this weekend?
After I go to church tomorrow, then
Okay.
tomorrow night,
What church do you go to?
I go to, it's St. Anne's in Bethany Beach, but I go to the mission church, the Spanish mission church called Our Lady of Guadalupe. And I'm an usher at the 9 o'clock mass for years.
Do you know how to
Right
speak
over
Spanish?
No hablo español, no.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, good. And you've been going there how long?
So I came up here like 2003.
Really?
I came up from Williamsburg, Virginia.
Okay.
I've been
So
all
here-
over when I worked for
So you went
Marriott.
from Wilmington to Williamsburg, Virginia.
No, a lot of places.
Okay.
I worked for Marriott all over the country.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Got transferred around a lot, but
Now you're hanging around with Frank Knotts, Steve Grossman, and Lisa Grossman.
Yep.
Have you ever met anybody as intelligent as Frank?
I never put Frank and intelligence together for some reason.
He's got this shirt. I forgot what it said, but it stuck with me. But I keep forgetting. But it's what's it? Right. I love it. It says, "Let's assume I'm right and save time." It's pretty good. Frank's a real smart guy. He does.
Yes.
He does make you think about things. And they're all common sense. Like when you listen to Frank and you think about what he's saying, you're like, you know what? I never saw it from that angle.
Oh,
In other
yeah.
words, and I believe he would be a problem solver. So,
Yeah.
and Steve Grossman is just plain intelligent to the max. You know what I mean? To the
Yes.
nines. And then Lisa keeps him grounded. So,
And we're
anyway,
just missing our buddy, the Honorable Norman J. Jones.
the Honorable Norm. Where is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, a wedding.
Maybe-
Steve
oh, a
said.
wedding. A wedding.
Okay.
Okay. Norman's getting married today. That's breaking news. He's doing a wedding. He's
Yeah.
what's he called? The clerk of the peace.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I thought the clerk of peace just notarized papers, but he actually marries people is what he
Yeah.
does.
And I heard he's real busy because up in Kent and Newcastle County, they don't do it anymore. So he's the real
Really?
busy one. Yep. Right,
Wow. Right, Steve? Steve's denying. They're
Oh,
doing
doing
less.
less. Okay.
Okay. Steve does not like to say anything definitive. He likes to keep round edges on
Yeah,
everything.
He's sharp that way. Isn't he?
Sharp that way. So what'd you do for a living, Bob?
Worked for Marriott.
Marriott. But I mean, like, what did you do? I mean,
was
like,
a manager and a director, mostly B&I accounts, hotels, and also a lot of colleges too.
really? Mm-hmm. Like, what's Marriott and a college got to do with each other?
Contract food service feeding the college kids.
Good thinking.
Yep.
Never thought of that.
Big money in that, too.
Big money in that. All right.
Yeah.
And where'd you grow up? Did you grow up in Wilmington?
In Wilmington, yeah.
What
yeah.
kind of student were you?
I was okay. I went to a school up there called Salesianum.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Yep.
private. Oh, you know Salesianum. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And
Yep.
my brother and I both went.
Really?
Now, my dad, he said you can play sports or you pay for school. So I paid for school my junior, senior year. My brother played sports. He was really good in football. He played in the blue gold game.
Really?
And he also became a golf pro. So he was a good athlete in the family, my younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah, but we
Wow.
loved going there. And a lot of good friends still from back. We went to grade school, high school, and even college together, some of us.
Really?
So it's kind of a nice transition.
I
of
agree.
Friendship.
Right. Tax-free college and school right here in Delaware.
Yeah, but it wasn't totally free though, right?
No, but tax-free anyway.
Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Yeah, it is. It really
Yeah,
is.
It is nice.
All right. So, anything else going on?
Nah, just relaxing.
Is your dog with you today?
No, I left him at home because
Okay.
I'm afraid sometimes if it's too hot, I don't leave in the car now this time of year.
And you're going to
Even though I
come out
cracked
to
the
your
window.
car, and the window is going to be busted. And the
Yeah,
police are
yeah.
going to be waiting on
Yeah,
you.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's never going to happen.
Right. So, anyway, well, if I give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwoods, would you be kind enough to use them?
You know what? I'll say yes. You know why?
No.
Because I'm down by Fenwick Island, and the little store they had there in the little strip mall is right down by me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a couple. Now, I'm going to give
Okay.
you two
Two's fine.
for you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you
Thank you.
two for Frank,
Okay.
and I'm going to give you two for Lisa and Steve. I'll give you, yeah, we're good there.
Okay.
So, is
Well,
that all
good.
right?
That's fine. Thank
Okay,
you so
thanks
much.
a lot.
Ken.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
If you want to stop by Weller's, we're giving away hot dogs and hamburgers.
I heard it sounded
Yeah,
nice
like
thing.
an open house or customer
Yeah.
appreciation.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, thanks again,
All right,
Jim.
see ya. Thanks
All
a
right.
lot. Nice
You're
seeing
welcome.
ya.
Thank you.
Okay. So anyway, that is Breakfast Bob. And Bob is just a gentleman who hangs out on Friday mornings at the Lewis Diner when Dan Gaffney does his show. And then he comes here on Saturdays, and I appreciate it. Frank Knotts is also there on Fridays and Saturdays, and so Steve and Lisa and the Honorable Norman J. Jones also is with us from time to time. But today he's doing a wedding. So talked about the car show and the food drive. We've got the big law enforcement appreciation rally on Wednesday night up at the Camden Police Department. And lots of things going on. And I think there is a Citizens Police Academy starting on this Wednesday night. And I think, what's that? 3 minutes left. Oh, no, the class is 3 minutes long is what he meant. No, 3 minutes left. But anyway, I just want to say the Seaford Police Department is having a Citizens Police Academy, and Jim and Linda Bosco are actually going to go to it. And one of the exciting things I did when I was the honorary troop commander of Troop 5 one time, we got to do this thing called the J-turn. Now, let me think what you do. You get in a car, and you put it in reverse, and you back up as fast as you can, and you whip the wheel to the right or the left, and then you drop it and drive. It was a lot of fun, because it turns the car around real quick. In other words, so I guess it's so if you had to back out of a situation real quick, you back up real fast, turn the wheel, drop her and drive, and take off. I had a lot of fun. It was hard to get me to stop doing it. In other words, they weren't planning on me doing it all day long up there, but we did that, and that was a lot of fun. That was when I was the honorary troop commander of Troop 5. And just as a public service announcement, I wouldn't mind doing that again. Okay. What else is going on? Weller's Customer Appreciation Day today and today only. Stop by, say hi. Meet Rosa, meet her husband, Bill. He's out there cooking the burgers and the hot dogs. We appreciate each and every one of our customers. Last year was a weird year with COVID and everything else. This year is still a semi-weird year as it is. But, you know, we have been very blessed and very fortunate. You know, I've got really, really good employees and team members there. Some have been with me for many, many years. I don't know exactly how much help I got. I think I'm up to 17 right now. But anyway, at Weller's, we try hard to do a good job. We've been in business 47 years serving our community, and we sell trailers and Amish-made products like sheds and horse run-ins and chicken coops and dog kennels. And we also sell the Amish-made vinyl swing sets. We have 4 or 5 on display at Weller's, and we're there for you. I want to thank everybody that helped with the show today. There's quite a team of people over there, and it's been pretty good. So Colin, the senior, Colin, the father, we miss you. And I just want to say thanks a lot to everybody. And we didn't have to give away the $25 shopping spree. Whew. I was lucky on that one. All right, we're going to let you go. We'll be back next Saturday morning right here, we promise. Laurel Junction, Weller Does Delmarva, every Saturday morning, 7 to 9. Thank you very much, Lawrence. I'll see y'all. Bye-bye. Boom. We got a little bit of time left on the TV, so Jim Weller here, just reminding you, if you own a business, you're thinking about some advertising, maybe you want your own show, talk to Colin. Just see what you can do. Colin's wide open, always looking for ideas, looking for some paying customers if possible, and he would like you to text him, and he'll get up with you. 302-242-8015, 242-8015. We're about out of time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. God bless you. Goodbye.